I guess we in this motherfucker, man. I guess we in this motherfucker. Chris Tucker, yes, Chris Tucker breaks down his, oh, this nigga trying to get crispy, now he burnt this fuck. Chris Tucker breaks down his most iconic characters. Now, if this gets posted, this is GQ. I hope GQ don't act too bougie and try to block me or whatever that some of these motherfucker big corporations be doing. But we finna get into this video, man. I love y'all folks. I wanted to say off bat and hop into it straight off bat by saying, whatever movie this is, movies, old time movies like this, and I will never watch them because they don't give me a feeling. They actually do give me a feeling. They give me a feeling of just, I don't even want to say death, but just sorrow and loneliness and ominous, just the ominous feeling. I hate movies like this. I swear I do. Like, why is he dressed like this? Why are you dressed like this? There is no need for you to be dressed like this. No need for you to be dressed like this, Chris Tucker. I swear it's not. I swear it's not. Like, movies like this literally scared the fuck out of me. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'll look at the beginning parts of The Wiz, but it's the end part where it looked kind of weird in that dungeon where I don't even want to see that junk because they give me that vibe. And I know it's certainly other movies out there, but I'm definitely not even interested in exploring where they're at. They can stay where they're at. I'm in it for the motherfucking John Wick, that series, the Harry Potter, not the new one, because I know they rebooting it on HBO Max. HBO Max, you wrong for that. But the original OG, I shouldn't even have to say this, OG Harry Potter. Let's talk about range. Night and Day with Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz, Shrek, Mulan, Incredibles, Rush Hour, Friday, some of Chris Tucker's own movies. But I cannot do movies like this. I'm actually ready to get this shit off my screen. So yeah.
Here he is, the one and only winner of the Gemini Croquet Contest.
But who is that? That's Bruce Willis? That nigga look like Graham.
This boy is huge. Like
If you-
fire. A melting lady.
I thought of Prince. Because Prince was supposed to play the part. Declined for some reason. I think because of the wardrobe. And because Prince had his own style.
Can't believe Chris doing this though. He look good.
Rush Hour. It was so much fun, man, working with.
Why they put 1997-2007? Because shouldn't it be dash with nothing behind it because they still coming out with another one?
Jackie Chan, man, this guy, he's amazing, man. I definitely prepared myself because I knew it was Jackie Chan. I didn't want to, let him down. I worked out, lift weights, ran, the first one, made sure I was in tip-top shape. So whenever he was like, come on, I was ready.
Yeah, okay. That's a vibe right there because the first one had a vibe on its own, I'm telling you.
But he made it so easy, man, with the martial arts and all that, stuff. He was just swinging me around. Basically, was just following him, man. Go this way, kick this way, look this way. Made it look like I knew what I was doing, so it was good. I mean, one day I think I just walked into a real police station, like through the back door, acting like I belonged there. I don't know what I said, I don't remember, but I was like, this is Carter, I gotta go find him. I wanted him to be smart. He was doing things his way, differently, and breaking the rules.
Hey.
Shut the car.
Put the gun down.
MC Hammer down. Put the gun down.
I mean, at the improv, Jackie followed me a lot, but he was so good. The chemistry was so great, man. He knew when I went off on something, he was right there with reaction and all that stuff. And with the action, he's the man at that.
Yeah.
So I just like, what we gonna do?
Stunt
what
double
you want me to do?
Stunt double
He's
who?
like, just follow me. With the clothes, I think back then that was Versace. The stylist had me like some regular like stuff that everybody wear. I was like, no, Carter got a little more edge in it.
Rush Hour 2, they was doing it too. They done up the ante with Rush Hour 2. I ain't gonna lie, that was a whole nother vibe. Like in my younger years when I was a movie aficionado, but I didn't know it because I still am, but I know it. I loved Rush Hour 2. I'm culturally inclined enough to know that Rush Hour 2, Rush Hour, just the first one is a classic. Like that's a classic, but Rush Hour 2, in terms of that vibe feeling, I thought something was crawling on my feet. In terms of sequels, this is that.
And then I got this other stylist who went and got me some like Versace belt and a couple of Versace things, and the suit was tailored. And man, I said, "This is Carter."
Let's go in.
Hey!
Watch your sweetness.
Got some fire to
Honey
it.
cups.
I like that.
Honey
Don't get me
cups.
close.
Okay, I'll pull some items.
I'll put some items.
Little Kim, I'll be back.
I'll put some items.
He likes you.
That was fun,
He
man.
likes you.
That was so much fun. Every time I go to Vegas and go into the Coliseum Mall, I'll be like, oh, that's what the shop was. We went in and Jeremy, we had a lot of fun doing that. So,
Smoky.
right.
Break yourself, fool!
Look what you did to my Kurt.
watch your window, you climbing that fool before you get blasted on.
With what?
That
You
was
ain't
my
got
first
nothing,
like
man.
starring role, co-starring role, and that was like my shot to let people know I can carry a movie alongside Ice Cube. So I remember just the preparation, focus, and we only, like you said, we only had 2 takes, small budget, and 20 days. Working with Gary Gray was great, you know, smart. You know, he really found the great music for the movie, the great tone. Oh man, he was just genius with that, putting it together. It was really just me being, you know, the young Chris Tucker. Just I knew I would bring that energy and then take it up a notch. Bernie, a lot to make it fun and funny.
We see Faison, but Bernie.
Hold up.
We miss you, Bernie.
Man, that's what it's supposed to do.
And the casting with everybody, with Tiny Zeus Lester. I don't know if I mentioned him. He passed away. One of my good friends, legendary Tiny Zeus Lester, who played Debo. Casting him, man, as like the big villain coming through like the shark, you know, from Jaws. And working next to Ice Cube was a pleasure, man, because Cube, you know, I was a fan of his being a rapper. The legendary, iconic John Witherspoon.
Oh my goodness, another
Bernie
one.
Mac, those guys, comedy legends and gods, man. You had Ronaldo Ray and Yvette Wilson, so many legends that was in this movie that passed away. I'm so honored to have worked with them.
Fifth Element. Ruby
Son said he wanted a flamboyant character, and he wanted like sexuality and all this stuff. I thought of Prince. I thought of, because Prince was supposed to play the part, declined for some reason. I think because of the wardrobe. Prince had his own style, and
what's the name of that
sexuality and all this stuff.
Element.
I thought of Prince. I thought of, because Prince was supposed to play the part, declined for some reason. I think because of the wardrobe, and because Prince had his own style. And matter of fact, he told me one time in person, he heard I was doing the movie, and he said, I didn't want to do it. You know, I was like, and all that. I said, okay, all right. So then I was the second choice. It was definitely different for me, but I'm so glad I tackled it and did it, because man, it brought out, you know, range in me. I only used probably on stage. So working with Luc Besson, man, was unbelievable. We filmed in London. He had all these stages, you know, in Pinewood, and it was like he really was, you know, in another world. And man, putting on the outfits and the costumes and all the stuff, man, it just really turned me into a Ruby Rhod character, and I really was able to just really let loose.
Come in, man. I have no fire. I have no matches. I see nothing matches. I have no matches. I stopped smoking. If I knew, my father, you smoke?
If I would have found out what I was wearing, I probably would have said nah. But I'm so glad I didn't, because it's one of my favorite roles. I definitely did some different type of you know, tell them to try to make this that way, but they were speaking French, and they kind of gave me the 52 fakes. They did what they wanted to do, but I'm glad they did, because that's what Luc Besson wanted. That was what the character was, and it made me go into the character more if I would have did it my way. So I'm glad they didn't listen to me. I love working with directors who write their own scripts, and they know it from back focus. They can really tell you what they want, and I like when sometimes they dictate it to me, because I can just give it right to them. Money talks.
I haven't seen this,
Wait a minute.
but I need to.
You that silly ass reporter from the Channel 5 News, ain't you?
Channel 12, actually.
What's up? I knew it. What's up, man?
James Russell, how you doing?
All right, what's up?
Well, first of all, it was great working with Charlie Sheen.
I love
he was,
Charlie.
Man, the best. Charlie actually fought for me to have first billing. New Line wanted Charlie Sheen to be first billing, but I kind of brought the project, my team brought the project to New Line, and we found it some kind of way. And then they got Charlie for us, and Charlie said, no, he should have first billing. And I'll never forget that, you know, that he did that for me early in my career.
That's because Charlie is.
I will slap the hell out of you. You don't play with me. You don't know who you're messing with. I don't even know when I'm gonna slap somebody. My reflex is just slap people. I'm like, damn, why did I do that? I don't even know when I be slapping people. I don't know when I'm gonna slap somebody. You keep messing with me. I'm dangerous. I'm scared of myself.
I was just going all out, trying to get the laughs, trying to make it fun. I just wanted to bring my energy to the screen, man. I was young, just wanted every scene to be, you know, energy. A character was on the run, and I just wanted to just be fun, and I was all out. Whatever I could, you know, it didn't matter. I was holding nothing back, man.
He came into the car, right? He said, get out the car, get out the car. I said, what you calling back up for, man? Everybody around here for this. You ain't even doing that. They got my license, my registration, everything. What's up now? What's up now?
The prison scene was something we came up with on the spot, on that day of, because we were so young, we didn't think about it till that day. We were close friends, and we were really close back then, and we just wanted to do something that's iconic, memorable, because we was like, hey man, we got to do something that's crazy, because we ain't let the scene get by us.
We got to do something that's crazy.
Dead president.
They going back in time.
All I know is my blood cells all fucked up. Some nights I wake up in cold sweats and shit. Don't look at me like that, man. It ain't the heroin. Heroin ain't never did nothing to me.
I was happy that I got Dead Presidents because I wanted to show a different range that I could play dramatic roles early in my career. So that was a lot of fun. I was looking forward to doing that because I did that right after Fridays, I think. So working with the Hughes brothers was great because they had the 60s, 70s music all around the set the whole time, man. And they really put us back into that period, man. The wardrobe. It was just all the stuff they put around us, man, that really made it work.
Don't move, mister.
Popping it, then I'll say that the pills did it. Like, look at
And they had to put these contacts in my eyes to, you know, make it seem like I was passed away for a while. And then I had to walk. I remember in real life, I had to walk across this cold street in New York. I was freezing that day. And I couldn't see anything because they had me with the robe and already on it. I'm walking through traffic to get to the building where I'm supposed to be. And I remember that. And I was like, oh, God, what is this all about?
Air. Oh, that's that new movie, 2023.
He'll get us both damn fired.
Look at him, motherfucker.
Bill got $100 million and a life plow of them damn pink nut-hugging jogging shorts. The hell is he afraid of?
And then Matt Damon.
Let's see if you get Phil. How the hell you gonna get Mike?
My part wasn't, Howard White part wasn't in the script, so my dialogue and my scenes had to make sense with the script. He had to make the movie move. And the information that I gave in the scene had to work for the story, and also for my part, I said yes because Ben was like, we'll fix it, whatever you want to do.
Look at Ben.
I called Ben the player coach because he's
all
an actor
up in his face.
He knows, you know, what it takes, you know, for actors to feel comfortable to get the best out of them and give them that room to do their thing. And great team. I really had a great time working with them.
That's good to know, though.
You got them all there.
Like how my work with his
high school players in the country.
Who knows?
You might have forgot about this, but
shut down. No
I was
possibility.
invited. Best day of my life. Then I blew out my damn knee. That don't matter about what Phil is thinking or anybody's thinking. All that matters is how much do you believe? I believe in you. And Michael said he had to have Howard in the movie because Howard's a big part of Nike. Howard was pretty much the bridge from Nike to Mike. I wouldn't have did it without talking to Howard. It was just amazing how it came about. Just a blessing because, you know, Howard's still here. Howard had a heart transplant, so he might have not even been here. I spent hours on the phone with Howard White, my friend Howard, and talking about him, and then he put me on the phone with his childhood friends when he was 5 years old and doing hopscotch in the neighborhood, riding bikes to his high school teachers and coaches, high school coaches and friends, all the way up to when he mentored Charles Barkley. So he gave me all this information, and I had to put it all together, and I pretty much wrote all my scenes. I put all that stuff together, and Ben gave me the room to do whatever I wanted to do. So I got all the information and embodied his spirit and dialect. It was one of the hardest parts I ever did.
I'm a fucking sneezer. We can take it back
Jackie
off.
Brown.
Man, you must be out of your fucking mind if you think I'm gonna get in this dirty ass trunk.
We ain't going nowhere but to Koreatown, man. You ain't gonna be in here no more than 10 minutes.
Man, I ain't riding in no goddamn trunk for no minute, man. Why can't ride in front with you?
You can't ride in front with me. The surprise element is 90% of it.
I'm sorry, man, but I ain't.
Well, when he doing a plan like this, I know that was his voice on Boondocks. When Head and Rummy. When he talking about a plan like this, that junk is so funny. The surprise element is 50% of it.
You ain't gonna be in here no more than 10 minutes.
Man, I ain't riding in no goddamn trunk for no minute, man. Why can't ride in front with you?
You can't ride in front with me. The surprise element is 90% of it.
I'm sorry, man, but I ain't getting no goddamn trunk.
They put me in that trunk, though. I didn't know they was gonna do me like that in that trunk. My fans got mad because they was like, "Hey, we come to see you in a movie and you get, you know, knocked off in the first scene." They got mad at me at that time because I was like starring in movies and they wanted to really see me. And then they did it with the Strawberry Letters. You know, that was just every time I hear that song, I think about that scene. You know, I wanted to do it because, you know, Quentin Tarantino, one of the hottest directors, and you just wanted to work with him to say you worked with him. So it was fun. I knew it was just gonna be a quick scene.
Just used as
Samuel Jackson working with him, and it was worth it. It was a lot of fun. And Quentin, you know, he was basically like, you know, telling me what he wanted, because he talked the way he writes, so natural. That's one of the few directors I kind of said his words kind of word for word, because it was kind of like the way I talk a little bit. And
all right, that makes sense.
He wrote about you, all right. What did he say?
When did this come out? Because I know her, Hunger Games, baby. 2012.
7 Linings Playbook.
He wrote about you, all right. What did he say? He said you guys was helping each other out.
I like her.
You were nice, and
I like that she fucking
He had a
look.
mouth on you, but
Whoa, okay.
you're a little
okay,
mouthy,
yeah.
but
No, please tell me more about what he said in the letter.
Anything you want to know, I'll just tell you.
Bradley
Whatever.
Cooper.
I love movies that I can learn something from. You know, mental health is a big thing, and I learned a lot from doing this movie. I love working with
Jennifer
directors like David O.
Lawrence.
Russell because, like I said, he knows the script so
When did I
well.
see her
He'll tell you to do
last?
something. He's off camera throwing stuff at you. He would go around with you like a monitor.
And I didn't
Like,
even
say this,
realize that
throw
was
stuff at you,
her.
throw stuff at you, throw stuff. So I love that. You know, as a coming from the comic world.
Music and music videos.
You Rock My World. I remember Tupac had just got out of jail. We were filming in the desert.
Look
He
at this
came in,
man.
it was like unbelievable. He brought all this great energy to the set, and we all was having
Hey.
fun because we were celebrating him getting out too.
This
Michael
man.
Clark Duncan saved my life. I'll tell everybody that because we were going over this doom in the desert, and I had my hands up. We hit a bump, and then Michael Clark
passed
Duncan
too,
grabbed
didn't you?
my back of my shirt or vest and kind of pulled me back down. I think I was going over, and I was like, "Thank you, man. Thank you, Michael. Thank you." So he's always got a special place in my heart.
You can just feel when some crazy something about to happen though, but somebody.
Good dude.
He was in there with.
Shit, good.
She look homeless.
Rock My World was a mini movie. It was a
There's no
movie
way he was in there
always
with
did.
Mike
It was a lot
for
of
real.
fun. I think the theme was we were in Cuba or something. Michael Jackson just a part of everybody's life growing up, a big influence. I noticed that, you know, back
That's
all the way
crazy.
from Fridays, I would be doing a dance or acting something out, sounding like him in a song. And in Def Jam, even
Yeah.
before that in Def Jam,
Yeah.
I did a Michael Jackson joke. And then a lot of comedians in Def Jam, everybody had to have a Michael Jackson joke because he's just so huge in everybody's life.
I looked at this video for one specific reason, and that reason is because I knew it was gonna be on some vibes junk, and it did not disappoint. It did not, man. Dare I say this video was damn near perfect. I love y'all folks. They said everything that needed to be said, as well as topping this video off with Michael Jackson. I mean, talking about a whole bunch of people throughout his career, people that have their own career, that live through their own life and live their own career that was spectacular in their own right, in their own marvelous. Chris Tucker breaks down his most iconic way. Like, oh my goodness, rest in peace to all of those people. God and Jesus, just God and Jesus. Oh my goodness, God and Jesus knows. God and Jesus knows. I love y'all folks. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you're new. If you're not new, anyway, hit that bell or you're going to you know where. I got the Naruto movie playing in the back on the Galileo still rocking. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I really do love y'all. We steady grinding. We not stopping. I'm steady dropping. They talked about everything in this video, and I love how they ended it off with Mike Jack. I love that. He talked about John Witherspoon, talked about Debo, and I don't know his name, but the big guy that they just talked about, the other big dude that was at Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. They played Martin Lawrence's brother. Man, who else? What else? 111 on it, man. 111 on it, man. 111 on it, man. Yeah, look at that thing. I mean, I got something else in the driveway right now, and it's spectacular. I'm gonna show y'all. I still ain't show y'all, but we turn. I'm gonna show y'all. Stay tuned for more. I don't know what's to be said. I really don't, but I don't want to leave. I ain't gonna lie. This video was like that. This video was like that, man. Okay.